After you broke your butt.
Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze. It is Thursday. It's Whiskey Day, and I hope you are happy to be here. It's almost the weekend, and for many of us, it's a 3-day weekend because of Memorial Day, and I want to make sure that you remember Memorial Day is to remember all of those who lost their lives giving the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms here in the United States. So, don't think of it. That's not their day. Just remember and do something for those, give money to or whatever organization, for those who take care of veterans who have given their ultimate sacrifice. I always like to think about, doing something for their kids who are still coping with the loss, or if they're, my generation, then their families, or just a fund to help promote that cause. So another big thing you should think about on Memorial Day is all the many soldiers who have struggled with mental illness and have taken their own lives because there's not help out there. So that's another good organization to help, is the Veterans Affair, or the Live Strong organization, or things like that. But it is a 3-day weekend. I'm actually taking 2 days off. I got some days to burn before I'm fully retired, so I'm taking a 5-day vacation, which is really nice. And I'm going to be spending it at the house, cleaning the bar and everything. We might do a video on that, just kind of give you an idea what the bar looks like. But it is Thursday, and that's not why you're here. You're here for whiskey. You're here for two things: whiskey and the selection we're doing, and also to make sure you subscribe. That's another reason to be here, is because 91% of you don't subscribe who watch this video. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe. We are looking at a very unique craft whiskey. It's a sourced craft whiskey from Montana. It's the St. Liberty series, and we've already done one on those. It's the Gulch, the Dry Gulch, I think. And we weren't very impressed with that. And kind of mixed feelings on the reviews of that one. Some people said they really like it, and some people said they don't. Well, we do have a second of that series. This is the Josephine's Flathead River Straight Rye Whiskey. It's sourced from Tennessee, so it is a Tennessee whiskey. It's 91% or 91 proof. It's 45.5%. And the cost of this is kind of expensive, and we talked about that in the other episode, which I'll try to link up there. $55.79. $55.79. So almost $60 for a sourced craft whiskey. And I have a really big problem with spending that much money on a sourced whiskey that's not that great. So I think that if you are in a position to be a product producer, and you're going to send out a whiskey that you are sourcing, and you want $60 for it, make sure you are at least giving something really good. And we can't say that for the last one, but let's go ahead and try this one. It is aged for at least 5 years. Now, it is a Tennessee, distilled in Tennessee, but I don't know if it's a Tennessee whiskey, meaning charcoal filter. It does not say that. My wife picked it up, and I understand why she picked it up, this and the other one. They are really cool, the coffin bottles. Nice bottles. Plus, it's kind of medicinal. We call it coffin bottle because it looks like a coffin. But really nice labels and everything to boot. But let's go ahead and take a look at the juice inside. Ooh, I kind of poured myself heavy. So this is a straight rye whiskey. The other one was a bourbon. So hopefully we have a little bit more hopes for this one. So obviously it's going to be a 1 on cost at $60. Right off the bat, this is a rye. It's got that spicy rye notes to it. Actually smells really good. I'm getting some vanilla and some oak. Maybe a little maple. So it could be that sugar maple that they filter Tennessee whiskey through. And some dark fruit, but mostly It's a nice, strong rye. On the nose, this is really good, and I'm going to have to say it's a 4 on the nose. This is really pleasant. Yeah, let's go with a 4. Let's do the taste. Oh, yeah. So it's a 1 on cost, 4 on the barrel. That's 5 points out of 20 so far. A little spicy, a little peppery. Definitely a rye. A little warmth. It's got a little bit of kind of cinnamon to it. Overall, it's really quite pleasant. It's a surprise from the other one. I'm going to have to find the other one. It's somewhere in the bar and pull it out. And we'll redo that one because now I'm really confused why you would have a subpar bourbon or straight whiskey and a really quite pleasant rye whiskey. Not too hot. Tastes pretty smooth, pretty even. It's got a great mouthfeel. I actually really like this. This is actually really, really good. Almost kind of on par with Buffalo Trace. Not Buffalo Trace. Did I say Buffalo Trace? I don't mean that. Old Forester. Kind of a Brown Foreman type of rye. It's really nice. I'm going to give it a 4 on taste, but I'm going to give it a 3.5 on bite. It does have a little bit of backburn and a little bit of that medicinal alcohol on it. So overall, that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and a half. So it's a 3. The price is a little bit disappointing. I think I'm going to go ahead and give it the benefit of the doubt. And we're going to bust this up to 3.5. And that's pretty good. I think that the last one was probably a 2.5 or a 3, the bourbon. Like I say, we'll have to pull it up, and I will link it over here if I remember. But I like it. So those of you that have tried the St. Liberties, the other ones, and have some problems with it, try the rye and tell me what you think. Those of you that have tried the rye, definitely leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about it. I shy away because of the price, but I think the bottle's cool. But, you know, we don't shop for bottles. We don't shop for bottles. We shop for the juice. Cody's laughing because he's all into the cool bottles looking. I used to have the Fancy Pants bottle award. So, just tell me what you think about this. I think this is a surprise to me. I was not looking forward to this episode, but I really do like this. So St. Liberty, you guys are doing something good on the rye end. We'll revisit the whiskey, the bourbon, and see what we think about that. But again, that's my opinion. What's yours? Leave those in the comments. Please make sure you check out all of our other offerings. We did a live stream yesterday, and I hope you liked it. Leave those comments too, either in the live stream or in today's video. We are going to be continuing that live stream episodic every Wednesday. So for the foreseeable future, we'll see. I am about ready to go on some trips, so those live streams will probably be without Cody when I'm on the trips, but we'll maybe get him on a Zoom and we'll do side by side. We'll see. All right. Do check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. And remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And surprisingly, this is really good whiskey. Cheers.